Hey there, today I'm gonna set up the boom. As you saw, this video will be about this USB lighter. There is an obvious switch to charge it and the other way around to heat it up. It will heat for about 10 seconds and then it will go off. Let me just quickly blow at it. As you can see, it doesn't have a real thermal mass, and I already bent the, oh yeah, that's after 10 seconds. It will start blinking, but you will be able to activate it again. It's possible to, yeah, even light it from this side. That's probably only for the ventilation hole. It's mostly for the cigarettes, but as you can see, I was able to light this little candle over here. So let's take a look at what's inside. There are only two screws over here, and they're holding a small plastic part that holds the whole contraption together. If I remove those two, I will be able to remove this part over here, and then by pushing down I'm able to remove the inside completely. So this is just an empty shell. What it says on here, it's the input is from 4.5 to 5 volts, and it should take up to 300 milliamps. I'm not during charger, obviously. It should the dissipation on this heating element, it should be much more. Yeah, so this is the switch that turns on the heating part. So once this is pressed, it will simply hit on. What else? All right, so to continue the disassembly, because even though it seems like it will go apart, that there is a seam here, it's not actually a seam. You will have to remove those, this metal part completely. As you can see here, I've already bent this one, and now what you can do is remove this plastic part completely. So you have lithium battery over here, lithium ion, some Chinese writing, very small chip. I will try to read it. What else? There's some resistors over here, and the LED that will light up. Probably one of the resistors is for the LED. Yeah, see over here, this is the output for the LED. It also lights up during the charging. It's just a blue LED. Yeah, the charging doesn't take a lot of time. What else can be said here? This is the power over here, this and this. It seems that there should be a resistor between it, but I'm not sure what's the case here. This is the switch right here, right? These are the mounting points. This is the actual switch. What I wanted to check is the actual current on the heating element, so I will also try to check that. That small little lithium ion battery is probably 70 or up to 100, maybe 50 milliamp hours, not that much, and the chip does basically everything. Okay, so let's quickly test this out. Whoa. 1.8. Oh, it starts to drop because probably voltage drops on the cell. 1.8 amps, so that's quite a lot for such a small lithium battery. Let me disconnect this before I will short it out. And as you can see here, nothing on the battery itself, and it doesn't have a protection. So well, that's basically it. I couldn't find any information about this chip. It's barely readable, so I'm not even sure if I put in the correct name into Google. I mean the correct symbols, but that's basically it. That's simply a cigarette lighter. You can light up the candles if you try, but it takes a lot of time, and it's not really that great. So I guess just for cigarettes then. I would be worried about this little cell because, well, it probably doesn't have a protection, mostly because it will cut out at the current of 1.8 amps. So there you go. Maybe for 10 seconds it would be okay, but I think it doesn't grant a big longevity of this cell, and it will probably last you just few lighting up the cigarettes. Maybe 20 tops. But yeah, if you live in an area with high wind and you don't care about the protection blowing up the level cell, just be my guest and buy it. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you can.